Welcome guys to the live stream. We are back here on a Wednesday night and we are live playing some Minecraft on the World of Solitude server, working on our Wasteland. Sorry for the little bit late start tonight, but absolutely everything on my system wanted to update all at once here. So there were Windows updates that needed to be done. There was a Thermaltake RGB software update that needed to be done. There was a Streamlabs OBS update that it ran. And a bunch of it needed reboots, so it took me a little bit longer to get things going here tonight because I had to wait for all these updates to finish. But we are here, we're live, and we are currently running around out in the Wasteland getting things going. Okay, why is the game window not loading? There we go. It took a second to go, why is the game window not loading? Dang updates! But no, we're good. Joel, welcome to the stream. So yeah, we are heading out to the Wasteland here. To finish up, there was two more inventories worth of podzol that we're going to get put down onto the ground, and then we're going to start digging out some of the holes over here that are going to be for, excuse me, the new ponds and stuff that we got to do. Wow, that was a yawn that just totally came from my toes. All right, we should, yeah, there's still... Oh, yeah, there is two. I'm sitting there going, oh, maybe there's only one left, but no. I have 2 inventories worth. How old am I? I am in my 40s. I thought you already knew that, though, Joel. Alrighty. We will just keep plugging away at getting this done here. 2 inventories. This is going to take, like, no time at all. And before we know it, we're going to be in digging out those ponds and getting that stuff all set up the way we want here. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you check out Sweeney's video on the 1.16 update, the Nether update that's coming. I am so looking forward. This is probably one of the biggest updates I am most looking forward to, specifically because of the new colors of wood that we're going to get out of this. Super thrilled for it. Like the stuff that they're going to do in the Nether. The Nether's needed an overhaul for a long time, and I think it's going to be really exciting to have these new creatures running around. So, Royal Twin, welcome to the stream. Sam, welcome to the stream. Hey, Terris, I made it once again, running on a few hours of sleep. Dude, don't overdo it. Get sleep when you can. You don't want to be overdoing it. Hey, stop placing blocks where they don't belong. Kind of picking an arbitrary line here to kind of go off of for what I'm going to consider is the border that we're at right now. Which is a difficult line to take, so we're just going to start at the top of this hill and work our way down and kind of go from there. Racy Fan, welcome to the stream. On Monday, I got like 3 hours of sleep. You guys need to get your rest. Rest is important for the human body. And I'm like the worst at telling people to do that. I'll stream till midnight, 12:30, and then I lay in bed till like 1:30. And then fall asleep, the alarm goes, kind of get up, go to work, rinse, repeat, do the same thing. Oh, don't worry, I did the last couple of days. You did get some sleep the last couple of days. That's good. If you end up wearing your body out, you end up getting sick, and you don't want to get sick. That's never good. It's going to make a big difference once this little hill's done. That's going to really change the overall look of the landscape up here. What do we got here? Yeah, the Sam says, yeah, I got to work at 6 a.m. Eek, that's crazy. I don't have to go to work at 6 a.m. I don't even get out of bed at 6 a.m. Race Van says, yeah, like 7 to 8 hours. You got 7 to 8 hours of rest. That's not so bad. You're having some big stomach pains. That's not good, Racing Fan. Go have a crap. You'll feel better. That's what my dad used to always say. What's my real name? That is not going to be put out there. It may or may not have been mentioned in a stream before, but it's not something that I advertise. So, honestly, think that's what was wrong with me today. Wasn't able to keep food down and burning up. And even when inside, it's not doing much. So, bit of a stomach flu. Lack of sleep will do that to you. You end up getting a little bug and gets a hold of you. And it is flu season, so. Sam says Joel, his real name is God. Well, you know, I wouldn't say that. The Supreme Overlord, maybe. I wouldn't go as far as God. I'm fine with Supreme Overlord. I don't think that's too pretentious. Chipping away at getting this hillside done here. That is not where that belongs. And that donkey knew it too. He was like, you ass, what are you putting that there for? My muscles are growing, but it hurts when I inhale. You know, muscle pain is a real pain in the rear end. And that's going to be, if you were having issues holding stuff down, that's from clenching. I know if I get a stomach bug and I'm praying to the porcelain god to take me where I sit, yeah, it wrecks my ribs something crazy. Since I got to get better for next week. We're having a lot of high up people coming to our store, and they're looking for people to promote. You got to get better. Absolutely. You know what? Get yourself some vitamins and hop up on caffeine. Be real good, energetic, and feel free to kiss some ass too while you're at it. So. Richards, welcome to the stream. Okay, Boomer. Oh, you're back again. Oh, Sam got his little Boomer command in there. Quick, someone lock up Sam. There are no Boomers here. Alright, let's keep kind of chipping away at this lower side back here. I know it's not really the area that's visible, but it's kind of going to be the worst of this to have to fill in because there's so much hopping around we got to do. I don't have to kiss up. They all know they all know how well you work, and the regional manager knew. I'm gonna say that's probably me by what I've done before. before you ever met them. So if your regional manager already knows you, then that's probably a good sign of what's going on. Well, maybe. Here's good luck. Hopefully you can score a promotion out of it. It's nighttime already. You know what? I slept right at the start of this stream. How is it that it's already dark out? It's like a 10-minute sleep cycle. Julia, welcome to the stream. Oh, come on, seriously. I'm having block placement issues again today. When don't I? When don't I? Alright, does it look like we actually got all of this inside path here all placed at the console? Kind of looks like it is, except for this stuff up here. What do we got here? It's SMP. When I walk into class, they send me to... What do you say? You send you to the RM? And everybody knows who you are and never met them, and that says a lot. Yeah, if everybody knows you and you've never met them, that could be good, but it could be bad too. Because it'd be like, oh my god, it's that guy again. Or it's, you know... Oh, hey, it's great to see so-and-so, but, I mean, it could be, oh, why is that jackass here? We're hoping it's not the latter. See, for when it's me, when I walk into a room, it's like, oh, it's that guy. Why? We're about halfway done this one set of inventory. Gotta get the rest of this hillside done. I keep getting sidetracked too easy. Shiny things. I get off into a little tangent of things that I'm placing. Kind of not paying attention. Julia's a zoomer. And I am not, I repeat, not a boomer. Please don't put me into that age category yet. I mean, there's days I feel like I'm that old, but I am most certainly not that old. Not that there's anything wrong with being that old. I just don't want to be that old yet. Why do I feel like that? Oh, no, that was right. It was right putting it there. It just seemed like it wasn't right. I don't know why. That one isn't right, though. Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell, and also share it on your social medias if you could. Let everybody know we're live. And don't forget about the poll that I've got on the communities page. If you haven't voted yet on what to expect for, or what you'd like to see for some future videos, leave some comments for some future live streams, that type of thing. And it's on the communities page. I think we're up to, like, last I checked, we were up to like 36 votes so far. So I'm actually, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the voter turnout so far. I mean, it would be nice to see definitely some more voices out there. People can't complain about what I'm streaming if they don't vote, right? So that is not where I wanted to place that block. It's because I keep falling off the ledge that I'm working on. I gotta make sure I'm using that shift key. When I was selling over 20,000 in parts compared to others that were doing 10 to 15K, the regional manager knows how much I am seeing without telling him. Well, it's just, yeah, you're going to get positive vibes. I mean, if you're outdoing everybody by 25% in your sales revenue, yeah, people up the list are going to notice that. That's just gonna happen. Dumon 66, Minecraft and more. Hi, welcome to the stream. Can you join? Unfortunately, this is a content creators server called World of Solitude that is only open to fellow Minecraft content creators on either YouTube or Twitch or Mixer. And you got to go through an application process on the World of Solitude. Hello, where's my chat window? World of Solitude Discord. You can reach out to Sweeney Dunstan. He's the all guru boss. I think we might be doing one more rounds of maybe some new additions to the server. I've been amazing in my 3 years with the company. I have been promoted 2 times in 3 years, and I've been proud of my success. Well, you should be. That is something to be proud of. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of your success either. And it's nice to get recognized for success, because then it just makes you want to work harder when your company recognizes your hard work. I would say we have this hillside covered now. Let's just kind of run up here and make sure there's no little spots that we've missed, because I've been kind of famous at that right now. Julia says, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, there you go. You have the potential then of being able to create your own videos and maybe joining the Solidian family. All right, we'll finish off this section. Racing Fest says, I'm not even close to applying. Yeah, we've got like set criteria. You need to be putting up videos on a regular basis. And you need to be doing it for like at least 6 months or so. And uploading content regularly. Not just like, here's a video, and then like 3 months later, oh, I'll do another video. And then 6 months later, oh, here's another video. You need to have like consistent videos happening. Alright, let's just continue on with this whole line that we've kind of got set up here as where we are. We'll see kind of what... We've only got a few more stacks left on us right now, but there is one more shulker box of Podzol left. So we'll just do a nice little straight line here. I'm pretty sure the Podzol that I've got is not going to fill in all of this area that I've got lined off right now, but... Since look at what I was just making conversation, because Terris likes people to make conversation, but since you want to make a big deal about it, whoa, what did I miss? We get it, buddy. You're kind of a big deal. Hey, Sam, no, chill. You don't need to be. He's just excited about the opportunity of maybe getting a promotion at work, and just like he said, conversation in chat is good because it gets the chat rate up. It helps the channel. It helps getting into trending for videos if there's lots of conversation happening on the channel. So I'm fine with him being excited about some big hide honchos from his business coming to headhunt some new talent. Coffee. Except for this cup's almost done. And that's what's fueling me. Alright, let's keep just plugging away here. That area where you're seeing the grass right now, that's actually going to get capped off with stairs, stone brick stairs along there. So it's not, I mean, it sucks that it's grass, but I mean, you're not going to actually ever see it because it'll end up turning to dirt once the bricks end up getting put on there. And I just didn't want, you know, white concrete all along there because it would be a waste of materials for white concrete because it'll never be seen ever. Julia says, I'm kind of a big deal. Well, yes, you are. We are all kind of a big deal in our own way. And don't let anybody ever tell you any different. Sam says same. There you go. See, you're a big deal too. Anyway, about I have an issue this year about picking up books that I enjoy reading. Most of the books were you ended up with a round of See, that's my situation. I'm going through like a bunch of like audiobook withdrawal right now. For the last year, I've been listening to Inexpulse's Welcome to the Stream. Okay, Boomer. Really? Another one? Wow, frick. The audiobooks I've been, like, R.A. Salvatore, I've gone through all of his Forgotten Realms, Legend of Dritz books. There's like 384 billion books. I've gone through them all. So now I've went and I found a list of all of the Forgotten Realms novels ever written by all of the various authors that are out there. And so I'm starting to go through them right now. And, of course, the first one, I got the storytelling. The narrator did a phenomenal job, but the storyteller is trash. Like, I don't know, it was kind of like all over the place. It was like the read level and the vocabulary used was just, it was just not what I was used to with everything that R.A. Salvatore had written. So now I went in, and then the next series I got after that was, there were some Ed Greenwoods that I did, which were basically like the starting stories of Elminster. freaking amazing. Those books were really good. And then there was a couple of other series that he brought in that were like, well, now, that's just purely inappropriate. Why don't you just have a bye-bye? There'll be no shaming of anyone on my channel. That doesn't happen here. So yeah, the Ed Greenwood books have been okay, but yeah, I haven't found any books yet that have been like right up as good or as well written as what Ari Salvatore's have been. They've been like so good. I mean, aside from the Forgotten Realms, I did read or listen to all of the Terry Goodkind Sword of Truth books. And those were a good listen. They were well written. They had a good flow to them. Except for, I think there was like the last book in the series. It just felt maybe like it was a little bit too much of a money grab. It was a little disjointed from some of the content that was done in the past by him. Alright, we are just swapping out because these should not be a hole. I was thinking of the book, that one I think was called like Pillars of Creation. And it's just, maybe it's the one right after Pillars of Creation. And it just was not quite the same quality as what the other like 14 books in the series were, so... Royal Twin, if you like, I DM'd you a picture of what a friend of mine is building in Minecraft. Let me know if you can see it. It did not come through. Whatever picture that is, it is like wanting to download it, and that's not going to happen. Not that I don't trust what you're doing, but it certainly is not a JPEG, I'll tell you that much. All right, let's go finish off this little bit over here, and then we can start expanding a little bit more that way. With the podzol fill-in. And then we'll have some ground to dig out. That will be the phase we're at for getting the next pond set up. And now it's loading into an image. Let's have a look at that. Oh, I like the clock. The clock is well done. The colors look pretty good too. That's a decent build. I can't wait for the new blocks that are coming with 1.16 with the new wood blocks. They look, just off the basic renders that they've got so far on the snapshot. Sweeney did a video on his channel on it, and yeah, the wood looks, it's just a fantastic color. It'll be perfect for doing like a mythical style medieval build. I think they'll be like spot on for doing that kind of stuff. Race Fan says, I managed to find a book that was in a genre I never even considered to be one of my favorite books. Can you guess what it is? Sam says the Bible. I don't know at all what you enjoy type reading. So that I wouldn't even be able to take a guess. Like maybe a Star Wars book. He's been building it for about a week, and you see how far he has gotten in a week. That's pretty good. He's done well. You can actually post that in the where is it at? In the viewer builds. You could post that in the viewer builds channel on the Discord. And then other people could see it. Just, you know, accredit the original builder. Just say, hey, this is what my friend's been building. He does the outside work, and you work on the inside. Oh, well, if you're a collaborator on it, yeah, absolutely go ahead and post it in there for sure. See, that's one thing I like doing the outside builds. I hate doing the interior decorating. I read all the Star Wars books at my school. There is a ton, like R.A. Salvatore is actually the author that was responsible in the book canon, not the movie canon, for killing Chewbacca. However, I would rather not read Star Wars stuff. I want to just keep that in the movie canon. And I prefer like fantasy novels. Dungeons and Dragons based themed books. It's kind of my go-to. He wanted to do a medieval theme, so I was cool with it considering it's something new. Surprisingly, the genre is romance. Please tell me you didn't read 50 Shades. It's nighttime again. Go figure. Gotta sleep before the monsters end up. No, our school doesn't have that book. That's good that it's not in your library. Could you imagine if they put that in a school library? 50 Shades is a sci-fi thriller? I guess so. Alrighty, we're actually like ripping right along this. We're actually like making like serious time on here. And we still got a little bit of inventory left here. So I'm going to start off with like 2 more rows. We'll run back here and see how far that gets us. I will see if I can get a picture of what I'm building on a different server. There you go. Screenshot time. Just load in, do a print screen, and throw it in paste or in Paint and save it. Or if you have a photo editing software, you could just save it for the clipboard. Clickety clack clack click. Mechanicals keyboards for the win. Julia says, I have a Minecraft server. Excellent. It's Is it? Are you hosting it privately, or do you actually have it set up on CubeToast or a hosting service? If you're hosting it privately, please make sure you're using a VPN, because I found out the hard way what not to do, which ended up DDoSing my internet connection, which prevented me from streaming for like nearly 2 weeks. So now my server lives on a hosted server through CubeToast, of which I haven't been on it. Like I might have to park it because I haven't logged into it in forever. So I might download the world, and until I get some members that some Patreon members that are actively playing Minecraft on there, there's no point spending the $18 a month it is to keep it up. Because I might be looking at the polls so far. It looks like I'm thinking about maybe 1 day a week bringing back some World of Warcraft. 1 day a week. Put it like in the middle of the week. Like I'll do the Wednesday streams. It'd be a World of Warcraft stream or something. Just to break it up a little bit so that we don't get stuck in a rut, right? It can be, you could so easily get into a creative rut when you are just working on one project all the time, so. Ah, nice sandcastle there. That's like a desert-themed build. That's pretty cool. I like the color pick. I kind of like what they did on the wall there for the windows that stick out a bit. I'll let you guess what the names were. What was that? So the book is about an actual marriage between a former U.S. soldier and a mere messenger. I really honestly have no idea. March, welcome to the stream. March says, I say do whatever feels best, but personally I like Minecraft more than World of Warcraft. I appreciate your feedback. Make sure you do throw the vote out there on the poll, though, on the community page. Every vote counts. I'm just using it to see if I'm kind of on the right direction that I should be going, so. And I go through like little phases like this where a poll is probably not a bad thing, where you see, and it's usually traditionally this time of the year where there's a significant dip in the viewer rate. And I gotta understand that it's, you know, exam times for some people and new semester start from others. Okay, I surprisingly had a lot more podzol in my inventory, and it's going a lot further right now than I thought it was going to. Because I figured I'd get like 2 more rows done here, and we've done like 6 rows. We're on the 6th row back, so a little bit impressed. No, that doesn't belong there. We got to be getting close. Oh, we're still got a little bit left in our inventory here. Not a huge pile. Red Plays, do you harvest your podzol off a stream, or do you have a stream dedicated to it, or take it from? I've streamed some of it, and I've also done some of it off stream. Like, I did this section, this pile that I'm using right now, the 7 shulker boxes, I did it off stream on the weekend. I think I spent, like, a good chunk of Saturday farming up Podzol. Went and found a biome that I could just strip it out of, and may or may not have left floating trees. Have you checked up the new Nether update snapshot earlier? I personally haven't. However, I have watched some videos on it. Sweeney Dunstan posted a video today on his channel with the snapshot update, and I am like super excited for some of the woods and stuff that we're getting out of it. There's new creatures. There's a new like glowstone type block called, what is it, glow shroom or something like that. Like, I'm kind of excited about it. Oh, I like the inside's done well too. It's like a completely enclosed underground village in there, inside that castle. That's kind of cool. Good job, Royal Twin. Julia says, personally, I like Warcraft more than Minecraft. See, everybody's got their preferences. I like playing them both. And you know what? If Hypixel will ever get off their butt and get Hytale done, there's your marriage of both. There's your Minecraft and World of Warcraft combined into one love child, I guess. March says, I wish that your Minecraft Java account wasn't hacked and stolen by some guy in Russia. That really blows. Sorry to hear that happened. Wow, we seriously got another 2 rows done. Okay, this is only going to be a single, not even a single row, because we've got, this is our last stack. That's it, we're done. Now we get to dig stuff. We get to go diggy, 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 dig. It's taken us months to do it because we couldn't make up our minds on how to design it. That's the thing, is if you go into a build without a design idea, it can get a little rough. You know what? I didn't want to hop down into this one. I want to go do the other ones. Kind of work our way back over this way. Oh, and lo and behold, it's nighttime again. You know what's awesome looking at is this dome as the sun is setting. It gets a great look to it. Ah, so peaceful. And we lay down the bed and we can't see it. Red, I did check out your channel. Your videos, actually, it looked pretty decent. I didn't watch your live stream today, but there was, what video was it? There was the one just before the live stream. I started watching that one, and then I got sidetracked with a bunch of stuff at work. It was while I was on my lunch break. Today, I got to watch some of the stuff on the channel. If you're fairly new, like you haven't, I think you've only been uploading content for what, like 3 months now, I think it is? You just gotta keep going. Be consistent, uploading on a regular basis. Okay, there's no way I'm not in range on this one. I should be in range with it. I guess I'm not. It's just slightly outside the range of my... That kind of sucks. I thought I kind of placed that thing so that I would be able to split the difference on these pawns. This one's going to take us a little longer to dig down. Blue Rose, welcome to the stream. Whoever stole it apparently has changed my Minecraft name to something stupid as well. Now, it should be under your email account, though, that account is set up as. So you should be able to, and especially if you still got, like, the original transaction from Mojang, you could probably fight to get that back. If you kept your email for your purchase confirmation, so... Some of the live streams I couldn't talk in because my family is asleep. Streamer life is hard right now. See, that's why I'm down in the basement in my own office. If somebody's asleep, it doesn't matter because I'm well away from where everybody sleeps in the house. So we just got to chip this out a little bit under here. Now, I didn't bring any black concrete down with me, so I might just kind of mark this out as we go using some other blocks as spacers. But, I mean, we got to go down a fair ways here, so... We'll be digging for a bit, at least a couple of inventory loads worth. Walton says we ran into a situation where the server update and when the pandas were added, so we had to implement them into it. We wanted it to be at a bit more evolved versions today. See, that's the thing is if you already have land generated when you do an update, you have to explore beyond what you've generated for any new content per patch to get implemented into your game. So say you're currently living in a world right now that's like 6,000 blocks by 6,000 blocks, you would have to go beyond, and that's what you've rendered, the map's updated and you've been walking around in that area. You would have to go beyond that and explore beyond that to be able to get those new chunks loaded in. The email is not working, and I got it from a prepaid card, and I can't find the transaction log. Yeah, that account's pretty much gone then. Sounds like a new Minecraft account. You have 100 diamonds in Minecraft. That's not bad. 100 diamonds is a pretty good start. That's a reasonable start. Can't knock you for that at all. I've probably wasted 100 diamonds in pickaxes that I've broken along the ways out here because I haven't been paying attention to get them repaired in time. At TerrisDWDC, the author is Melissa de la Cruz, made 3 books about a love story with Elizabeth and Alexander Hamilton. Hey, did you hear they're actually going to bring Hamilton, the musical, to the big screen? And they're actually recording it on the stage in Broadway. And so it's going to be the stage production, but done cinematically, so you get to see it on the big screen. I personally have not seen the musical Hamilton. In fact, the only one that I have seen is Phantom of the Opera, which is, if you haven't seen Phantom of the Opera, that is, Andrew Lloyd Webber's music in that is absolutely phenomenal. It's a show worth going to see. Really? Question mark? Yeah, they just announced it here. I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago that they're bringing Hamilton to the big screen. Okay, every once in a while, I refresh the hyper pickaxe here, and things just start flowing again. So we must get into range here, like somewhere, and then... Yeah, right there. Just as we get to that edge, we get into range, and then we can fly through moving this stuff. The beacon. Okay, that's a little bit too far chipped out. Terrace, one day try to find a red panda since you like a challenge. I want to say there's no such thing. I'd have to look at the eggs, but or maybe... I guess the thing to do is go into creative mode, grab the eggs for the pandas, and just start placing them and see how many of them you have to place to see if... Because you'd be able to put one out in creative. There had to be. There would have to be. Because there would be a unique ID for them. Come on, break that block. Come on, get into it. There we go. We're in range. At least these little ponds, they take like no time. After doing that great big huge one over there, this is like nothing. This is hardly work at all. It's like a walk in the park digging this out. And there we go, breaking out blocks again that I shouldn't. You have a red panda in Minecraft world? Yeah, I'm gonna run some tests on that. And maybe I'll use the egg and I'll see how many eggs, how many spawns you would have to get before you found a spawn that was a red panda. Now, have you guys ever actually seen like a real life red panda? Those things are like the cutest pandas ever. The zoo in Calgary's got some red pandas there. I would seriously bring one of those home. It could live in my living room. Curl up on our bed at night. I'm sure they're probably not the most friendly creature, but they sure are the cutest, so. Oh, it's just a like a brown looking panda. See, red pandas, I'll see if I can find a link to a image of a red panda, and you can actually see. This is what they should have modeled the red panda off of for Minecraft. Right click, open image in a new tab. That works. We could just grab that, and we will grab that picture, that link. Delete, and there. By the way, I own the last 2 books of the 3. What is frustrating is that they don't have the first book in the library. Your school won't bring it in for you. Our schools around here, if there's a book you're looking for, you just have to, because they're also tied in with the public system. You just have to order it, and they'll get it in within like a week. Chances are, though, you've already read the first book, so if you're looking to buy it, you can't necessarily buy it from the library. Okay, we can't leave iron. This is like a huge faux pas to like leave this iron here and not dig it out of the wall. That's like bad mojo. Oh, where's my bed? Oh, it's out there somewhere. Well, we're going to have to fight through this night cycle. Hopefully we don't get surrounded by mobs down here. And you know what? For how much gravel we need, I'll take out all of this gravel, and then we'll just fill in the hole again with the crap that we've got dug up here. I probably am getting a little low on the coal department too. I wonder if I should harvest that out. Because I know I threw all the coal that we had, I threw it into the smelter, so... Why don't we do that? We'll take this right out of here. It's actually a fair pile of it here, just as much as the gravel. Fill in more holes. He's so dark. Dark and scary down here. Rich says, your Minecraft world is modded. Modded Minecraft can be a lot of fun to play too. It's been a while since I think the last series I did, I was doing Sky Factory 4. And I had got all of the trees done, and I was putting in the, what is it, the extreme chests, storage units. I was currently like using all the filing cabinets and filing folders and stuff like that for storage. Took about 5 days to get the rare panda from a spawner, and that's trying 3 to 4 hours a day. That's crazy. You know how long it took me? So when I was trying to tell me how long it would take you to get one, last message will tell you how long it takes. Oh, sorry. I just realized that I had read your last message, and now I read your other message saying, read my last message. Forgive me. I'm digging. See, personally, I think that's what the red panda should look like in-game. That would be perfect. How's the old inventory doing here? I'm thinking we're getting pretty close to full, and considering what we've emptied out of here already, it's kind of impressive. I guess we're climbing out now. Run away! Damn it! And now there's a huge podzol hole here. And I don't have any podzol left to fill it in. Wow, I'm like missing too. Oh, there's a party of 3 of them there. Where'd that shot come from? Oh, I like totally up over his head. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn tonight. I want to say there's another one that's down in this hole over here. Oh, I thought there was. Now I got this huge podzol hole here. We're going to have to go dig up some of that podzol that we put in over there. I can't leave it like that. That's just going to drive me crazy. Love to know what I did with my bed. Stay away from my shulker boxes, you... Anybody see my bed? Ah, it's right there. Now we gotta go get it. No, we gotta unload stuff here first. Fully expected that creeper to kind of just cruise up here behind me, blow me up while I was unloading everything. We're down. Take my bed back, please. Thank you. Oh, let's go get some of that podzol back that we placed down over here, and now I gotta go fill a hole in the ground. You know, it'd be one thing if it blew it up as, you know, podzol and left you the podzol. Hey, if you can use dynamite to leave all the blocks, why doesn't creepers leave all the blocks? Why does it destroy the blocks, yet dynamite doesn't? Or TNT doesn't? Answer that riddle. Take a little bit more than what I need here. Okay, where are you at here? The first book was called... Where did I see that there? You said the first book was called Alex and Eliza. Second one is called Love and War. And the third book is called All for One. Dope. I so did not bring near enough blocks to fill that in. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. It's just a small... No, it was actually a bigger hole than I thought it was. Why don't I use ender pearls to get around? Because it takes up inventory room. And you think a stack of ender pearls can only hold... You only hold in 16 per slot, right? It's a waste of valuable inventory space. I believe Sweeney got the Blaze farm done now, too. We might have to just go check that out tonight. Yes, but you can move quicker. Yeah, but if you can't carry as much stuff, then you're moving more frequently back and forth. I really don't think it would be enough of a gain. Okay, we'll just stash the rest of this for a bit. All right, actually, we could actually maybe place a little bit of this just to kind of see where we're at for our proper depth here. Okay, I did not mean to throw my bed around here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still have to come down 3 more levels of glass here, so... Just using those as kind of markers to see how deep we've got to go with this hole. What did I think about the Avengers Infinity War? I thought it was a good end to that phase of the franchise. I think it was it was really... I mean, the start of that movie really did give you that sense of, like, loss that... Wow, like half the world's population was gone, so... X3 Bood, welcome to the stream. So I imagine I could probably come up with enough concrete right now with the ink sacks that I've got that I could probably get this pond here finished. I've got enough green glass, I think, already stockpiled. Because this isn't a huge area here, so... I think it'd be pretty close. Can you join? Unfortunately, you can't. This is a content creator server. You got to go through like an application process to be able to join on here. You need to be either a Twitch streamer, or a Minecraft streamer, a YouTube content creator. You can have a look at the World of Solitude Discord, of which I can post the link for you here in chat. I gotta get back in range of that beacon. There we go. Alright, so this would mark the 5th layer of the glass that we've got to do here. So we're just gonna mark that. So 2 more layers we got to go down. Which would be a total of 4 deep right now. Not that one, though. We're just going to go down 4 here right now and see how close we get. Without knocking huge holes in the wall, that would be a good thing. I think we'll just kind of keep going with the outside edge here first. Getting that all busted out. Hello, monsters. How are you? What are you sporting? You got a nice fancy bow there? All kinds of monsters chilling here. Nobody else down there? Nobody else that way? A wee little cave system tucked into the hillside here. Not really a concern for us. We're just going to block it off. I'm not worried about lighting it up and stuff. If mobs spawn under there, it doesn't matter. It's the Wasteland, so it doesn't matter at all. Can you do free servers? Well, I play on one of the other servers that I do play on occasion is called Gibcraft. GIBcraft.com. You can go to their website. You do have to be 18 years or older to apply to play on, but it is completely free to play on it, and as long as you're 18 years or older. I'm not a moderator on there, so I have no say or pull or anything about being able to play on it, but I actually have like a huge castle build that is literally like 60 blocks away from spawn right there. One of my many projects that's like kind of half done. I refuse to let the World of Solitude Biodome become one of those half done projects. So that's why we are like here every night powering through, building all of the wasteland around it and farming up the materials and busting our butt to make it happen. I am bound and determined to make a completed project here before the end of this season. Hopefully the server doesn't break when 1.16 comes out. It seems like 1.15 just came out and they're already pushing these snapshots for 1.16. I wonder how long it'll be before they got a release time for it. It just says sometime in 2020 right now, so... So, interestingly, Alex and Lisa was the cheapest at $14.20 and free shipping as well. Amazon for the win. Okay, did I bring that down low enough? So that should be, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. Okay, perfect. So that is exactly how far down we needed to be. We'll dig out those on our way up. Hey, look, it's nighttime yet again. It's always freaking nighttime. I could have swore it was literally like just nighttime. Like, does it not seem like we're always fighting the day cycle? Is it just me? Well, let's get back into range here. There we go. Got our haste tick. Getting the feed from the beacon. Oh, we gotta refresh. We're just in range on that beacon shot there. Refresh again. Interesting, I just looked through my emails and my password reset for my Minecraft account stopped working on the 1st of January 2019. But my login is still the same email. No clue how I would be able to restart emails. You still have access to that. If you still have access to the email, you could just send a password reset to it. just reissue a password reset to the account. And then as soon as you get it, create yourself a really freaking complicated password and then rename your Minecraft account again. Inventory is full. Go figure. It always is. But we're not climbing out of here until I have this all dug out. Because when we go out, we're going out to get the concrete. Nope, that's got to stay there. Oh, it's because of the trash that we've got in here. That's why the inventory is like totally full. Okay, let's not stand in the same spot I'm throwing the crap out of my inventory. Noob Studio, welcome to the stream. Hello. You tried it and it doesn't work. That's a shame. Alright, we'll just dig out this centerpiece. And then we'll go get some black concrete, get the sides all filled in. Bring back some green glass. And we'll have another ghost pond done. And we're just going to dig out this coal that's there because I'm going to need it. And this section is done. We're just going to dig up here and then we can bust out these place markers that we put out. Unload the inventory and then we're going to go get some materials. Really upset now. Really upset. Not because it was $20 that I can get a new cat, but the fact that I have no clue how they did it. Probably just brute force attack, or I don't know if you were playing modded before and maybe you were dealing with some mod services that were maybe a little less than reputable for either like skins or mod packs or texture packs and stuff. And they ended up having some capture software and stole your Minecraft account that way. Noob Studio said you tried to make explosive arrows using command blocks and it didn't work. Well, that sucks. Alright, we are going to go get some black concrete and some green glass so that we can get that pond done there. To look just like this one. I've got to eat. My hunger level's too low. You got your Java account from a code you got from your buddy? You got screwed because it was probably a stolen account. Don't be surprised, Racing Fan, if you lose that account. Here's a free Minecraft code. Gulat, welcome to the stream. Hello to you, but you don't have to yell it. Shh. Secret spy time. Shh. You don't have to yell. That might be enough black concrete. It's hard to say. I know I've got more that I can make for it, but we'll see how far that gets us. And we will grab some green glass here as we're going to... it's up top, isn't it? Marge says, is your friend Russian by any chance? Green glass. I'm going to put one of these back because I'm going to want to carry... No, I want the fish. I'm going to want to carry some spacer blocks or, you know, some step blocks. So I'm just going to grab a hunk of dirt here that we will use to jump between the different heights. No, we won't. We could just use the concrete wall. Never mind.
Yeah.
Noob Studio, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Which is a great time to remind everybody, if you are new to the channel, hit that sub button. Hit the like button too. That's really important. And ring the notification bell so you can let other people, or so you can be notified every time we go live again. And then share it. Seriously, share this on your social medias. That will help generate traffic to the channel. And if you haven't yet, check out the poll that I posted on the community page on the YouTube page there. For what you'd like to see for some future streams. Alright, let's go throw ourselves into a deep hole on the ground. Funny, it feels like we're running slower on the glass than we do on the dirt. Yet I'm pretty sure it's the same. Goulart, you'll have to, Goulet or whatever, Goulart, you'll have to not use capitals because the Nightbot doesn't like it when you use a lot of capital letters. Nightbot can be a meanie. Alright, black concrete. We'll go until we can't go anymore, and then we'll have to go crank up some more. So we're going to be using better than 2 stacks on the ground in here. Noob Studio says only read caps. USA! USA! Nightbot got you again for spamming caps. Well, that's just going to keep your chats hidden from the world. I bet my account has become some kind of public alt. They changed the name again the other day. Do you need access to the email to change names? I don't. Well, they probably do have. Well, they probably have access to the, obviously the login information. So if they know your email address, you don't need. It's not like a confirmation email is sent to you saying, "Oh, hey, by the way, we changed your name." Like it's. Click here to accept the name change. That doesn't happen. So. What am I doing? I'm doing some fog glass effect in the swamp here. We're making little swamplands. Like the stuff that we ran over when we went and grabbed the materials here. And of course, what do you mean? There's no monsters down here. I should be able to sleep darn gerber gerber burr burr. The monsters aren't down in my hole here. I should be allowed to sleep. Too many monsters nearby. You can't sleep here. Meow, 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 meow. There is a cave right there, actually. And that you're very right. That's probably where the monsters are chilling right now. They're like, haha, we see you. No, you can't do anything. No sleep for you, haha. I don't know why the monsters have a French accent, but they do. They come after you at night and want to destroy you and prevent you from sleeping and blow up your glass and your podzol in the ground. Yo, Salamander, welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm streaming Sunday. Do you play Pocket? Pocket? No. I do not play, like, are you talking like Pocket Edition Minecraft? I don't play Pocket Edition Minecraft. No. Okay, we're going to start from this end and work our way back. For the next layer of glass. Wow, that was like stellar glass placement if I've ever seen it. Noob Studio says, bye, I must go. All right, later. Have yourself a good one. Thank you again for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for going on and on about this. I'm just really mad. I don't have the confirmation email or anything proving that the account's mine. You're just gonna have to like create, I don't know, like a new Gmail account, buy yourself a new Minecraft account, make it a super complicated password. Like letters, numbers, characters, all that kind of fun stuff. Enable two-factor authentication. Like, I two-factor authenticate absolutely everything. Like, none of my stuff can log in without a text message going direct to my phone. So if somebody does try to log in anywhere, I'll get a text message, and then it's like, boom, I instantly go into password reset mode. That was not silk touched. I go into password reset mode and just start cranking out new passwords for everything. Mind you, I use a different password for every service I've got anyway, so I'm kind of a little bit anal that way. And then the passwords are like full-on sentences, like 24, 28 characters, letters, numbers, capitals, small letters, symbols, you name it. Like, nobody's breaking into my passwords. Mike, welcome to the stream. Terris, it is a good idea to study streaming, or to study stream, because my face is visible and I'm a kid. Okay. Ah! Where'd you come from? Why are you here? Why are you beating on me? Next layer, please. Layer number 3. So you can already see with 2 layers that you're starting to get that fog effect in here. So if you're new to glass fog, this is how you do it. It's super simple, but such a cool effect in the long run. It's worth all the time and effort that you put into doing it. What time are we at? It's already 11:30. Mind you, I was 5-10 minutes late getting started today, so my bad. Everything in the planet wanted to update on my computer system all at once. Windows updates, Streamlabs updates, Thermal Takes RGB software wanted to update. There was something else that updated too. I think the only thing that wasn't asking me for an update was my graphics driver. And I mean, NVIDIA is famous for always wanting updates, so that was kind of surprising. Well, you guess you could use a lesson in password security. Well, you got a free lesson in password security as we discussed it. Whoa, what am I doing? Slow down there, Jimmy. You gotta put the black concrete in first. Oh my goodness. Concrete, there we go. Let's actually start from this point. Another layered glass, layer number 4 going in. Kind of don't mind doing these small ponds. It's like super quick. What type of Minecraft do I have? I'm playing Java Edition. Java. On the PC. Always Java. Wow. Unable to place blocks. I must be new at this game. Oh, seriously? Come on now. Don't be like that, man. Seriously, don't be like that. Doing me dirty here, man. Thanks for hearing my rant about this. Hey, no problem. Every once in a while, you need to vent and have somebody to just listen. Ooh, excuse me. And back again here. More glass. There we go. Up one. There we go. Perfect. More glass now. The random dude who posts things. Hey, welcome back to the stream. Wow, that was like 3 areas I managed to successfully block off from being able to place blocks. Oh my god! Creepers! I'm angry. I'm angry. I seriously think they need to turn off mob grief. I don't care if a creeper blows me up. It triggers the crap out of me when it blows up my build. Like, I mean, triggered. Like, I'm doing my absolute best to not go into a Ninja's Hyper rant here. What'd you call me? You call me, you little... Yeah, like, I am, like... Woosah. Woosah. I'm calm. Oh, that was the end of my glass, too. Dang nabbit. I gotta go make more concrete anyway. I might as well just climb up right here. We'll use the cobblestone to get up. Have I built actual buildings before? You know what? Let me take 2 seconds and show you something. I'm just going to have to relaunch my Minecraft here to go back to 1.14. Just bear with me. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm going to show you on my server what I did. This is one of my builds. This is actually the Nether hub on my personal server. With the fire mural going around it. Little dragon statue here. Yes, I built this. This is that same ghost glass effect that I did here, except for I did like 12 layers down with this glass. So this is actually in the Nether. Like, we're in the Nether right now. And I'll prove it to you because I'll fly out of here and I'll show you what it looks like. Here we are in the Nether. All completely blocked off. This is what I wanted for my Nether hub on the server here. And I'll go out to the overworld too. And the fire mural, that was like ridiculously fun to make. Like, that was, we pixel arted all the way around the outside of this thing by hand, and it was, now this, I built this in creative. I'm not going to say I did this in survival. This is 100% creative. So, the overworld though. So this is what the portal looks like from the outside. And then I'm working on a tram system on here. And then this was the spawn hub that got built. So it's just a basic little spawn hub here. You know, some shacks for when people come on to be able to get some like iron tools and stuff like that. Food farms, tree farm and stuff. I want to say it was Fanu was building this automated tree farm that's here. And then inside this tower is a skelly spawner in there so that we had bone meal. These buildings that are over here, those are ones that my kid did. He was working on this little medieval type village that was out here. So yes, that's one of the buildings I do. Now I'll show you something else that I work on. This is my build. This is all mine as well. This was 100% built in survival. I've got like a jump and haste boost potion effect on me right now. I'm just going to run around to the front of this so that you can get a better look at the front. Ooh, that was running really fast. Of course, with the super speed effect that I have right now, everything's kind of got like a little bit of a stretched look to it unless I'm looking straight on it. that hurt a little bit. So I'll show you this from the outside. So this is the one that I got into a little bit of a builder's block with. So from the outside, here's your castle. The gates that are here. This took a long time to do. See, there's the channel logo I've done in there and the granite effect. We redid the channel logo as well in the stained glass windows that are here. On these towers. The other thing that's really cool up here too, though, is this was a throne room that I was getting started on, and I got really pissed off with how it was coming. And this is where I end up getting a build block, and I got mad and had to walk away. This maze, built that 100% survival. This maze actually is an entranceway that leads into the other half of this build. And I will now show you the other half of this build. So inside every one of these walls, there's a farm. So there's wheat, potatoes, carrots. This here is the auto sorter that I have set up for here, which you have access to down here for just the stone stuff that we've been auto sorting, anything that we've been kind of farming up. And then there's like overflow chests of crap that just kind of got thrown in here. And then, yeah, there's this section. Now this goes all the way down to bedrock. This was going to be a dwarven city and stuff, but I just, yeah, I lost the ambition to be over here because everything's survival. You got to farm up all of the materials for it. We got like an insane chicken farm here that's like well overstocked in eggs. We've got our cows, wheat production, our sugarcane farm. Jared, welcome to stream. Who helped you build these? Not a single soul. This was 100% solo. I built all of this myself. This is where you unload into the auto sorter. Everything gets dumped into here. And it's all water elevators. Each level of this build has a elevator that I can dump things in that all feed into the auto sorter. Because eventually what it was going to be is a bunch of strip mines that would run out on the wall here. There would be like sections of strip mines and stuff. Oh, you... How is it you spawn down here? Because this is all actually... Come back here, you. This is all half slab down here. There should have been no way that he could have spawned down here. That's actually interesting that he did. Oh, I bet you I know where he spawned. He spawned right here. Bet you right on this block. So yeah, this is 100% solo built. This is the Gibcraft server. This is the one I was telling you about that's an 18 plus server. If you're 18 years or older, you can play on this for free. It's a lot of fun to play here. They have like an in-game currency in here as well called Gibbucks that you can go to player shops and buy things from. What is it? Warp Bank, I think will get me there. So we can sell different things here for certain in-game currencies. And so like cake is one of the biggest sellers. That's why I have the egg farm and cows and wheat and sugarcane right there so I can crank out cakes and end up making like 4 cakes is 40 coin right now. But you can set up little shops here and there's like players all over this server that are selling various items from enchants, where you could, you know, buy certain enchants or certain materials that you're looking for. This is called Atlantis here, so... What would I do for a $20 super chat? I would stream to you consistently like I've been doing. I know there's a bunch of other builds that are on this server. I just can't remember where they're at. And I could be running around here for like months trying to find them, so... Yoink! And this is actually where Window Chicken originated from. So I've got the hashtag Chicken Lives Matter mug. I don't have it down here right now. But that's this dude, Window Chicken. He's when I was hatching eggs down here, he ended up spawning on the other side of the pane of glass there. And he's been there for... It's got to be a year now. This chicken's been here, so we actually put a name tag on him and called him Window Chicken. It won't actually see the name tag right now, but that's where he comes from. So you'll either donate 20 to me or to Blue Teres. Well, you donate to wherever you feel you would like to. But yeah, so do I build buildings? Yes. I do. Let me relaunch now back to where we are currently working at. So as you can see, my build style is traditionally medieval. That medieval theme, big pillars, grand scale, castle-ish type builds. So I'm really putting myself outside my comfort zone by doing a modern build in here with the with this big glass dome and stuff. Like that's out there. So Royal Twin, I had a question. Scroll up and you will see it. Terrace, when we will go back there and start back on it? I remember when you started clearing out the middle of it. You know what? I'm not sure. They have no plans to ever upgrade the server beyond 1.14 now. They've pretty much decided that they're kind of done with upgrading the server. So I kind of would like to see some of the new blocks and stuff. All right, hold on. Let me get my bow. Never mind. March says, someone call Mr. Beast. He would donate 10K for the Nether Hub. The Nether Hub, that one was... I want to say that one was probably one of my best builds I've ever done. It's like right up there. Would you recommend me becoming a member or $20 super chat? Whatever, seriously, whatever you would prefer. Like that's... There are perks to being a member because your name changes to like bright green. You get the little badge beside your name. You get access to the custom emotes, which are... What do we got for the custom emotes? We got Window Chicken, we've got Spy Chicken, we've got Alliance, Horde, and Death Counter. Those are what you get, and as perks and stuff. Plus, you get access to some, like you get ranked up as a noble in the Discord, and you get access to your own voice chat and your own chat in Discord as well with the other members and mods. So okay, we're gonna dump some stuff here. We're gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna keep the cobblestone on me, and we need to make some more concrete. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2. We need to crank these out. Crank these out. Let's go make it into concrete now. We're in. Okay, so concrete powder, we're going to switch that out, and we just start crafting. Hello, place the blocks, there we go. And now I can chat and drink coffee. Last message, but I'm staying here. Anyway, Royal Twin, I would like to see you finish it. That one is the main interest that got me here. One day I will get around to finishing it. I just need to come up with a better design for the internal keep, because the internal keep is what it like threw me off, and I was just getting angry with it. I should actually probably go with like what I did at the Nether Hub and just start building similar to the Nether Hub for like pillars going up from the maze that's there. Maybe throw some red carpets down, and then a good throne room. And then start building some upper levels that would have some like rooms and stuff for like guests to stay in, that type of thing. What am I doing? I'm totally lost my train of thought. Why not turn it into concrete as you are building with water buckets on the spot? Because then I'm having to deal with, like, this is so much faster than having to screw around with water buckets and stuff while you're building it. Because this just gets her done. Like, literally, it takes no time at all to get through this concrete, so. It would work to do that. Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't work to do that, because, of course, none of it is a suspended block. Because you got to remember, the concrete powder is treated like a sand, so if you're, like, putting something up in the air and you're building it out of concrete, if you just use the powder, it'll drop to the ground, where with what we're doing right now, that's not overly a big deal, because we're not having any suspended blocks, so. Jared Stubbs, I would like to be a mod, but don't deserve it yet. And you keep asking about it. Dude. Oh. One of these days, you'll realize that not asking is the right solution. Speaking of mods, I've got like 5 of them. And none of them are around tonight. Like, what's the dealio, guys? There's no Thanu, Afraid, Ren, Lockdot, Sweeney. Those are my regular mods. Apparently Wednesdays scared him away. I know Sweeney, he was on Discord earlier today, so he must have crashed hard tonight. Ren, I haven't seen for like 2 weeks. I'm not sure what's up with Ren. Kind of going through a little withdrawal of his dad jokes that he keeps putting out. And there's another one. I could be a mod. Asking for mod. When chat is like this active, it's like really easy just for me to moderate things. Like it really is. If we had, say, another 15, 20 viewers, then of course it would be a little bit different to try to keep up with chat, but World Twin says, I might not stay too much longer, Terrace. I gotta lay down a long day tomorrow. I've got a pretty easy rest of this week. Come Monday, though, is when I flip the switch on the Exchange server and move everybody over. My Monday is gonna suck. There's a good chance that I still will be working on Tuesday by the time that switch happens, because everything could break and everybody would be angry that they don't have their emails up and running. Not overly excited about the whole transition. It'll be good once it's done, but it's a lot of work to get there. It's funny because you're the only guy I know that knows what he's doing when he builds. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm totally winging this by the seat of my pants. That nether hub that I built, it was like, here's one tower. Okay, well this looks good. Let's add another tower. All right, that seems to be about far enough. Let's put in 4 corners of it. Okay, this has worked out pretty good. Let's extend this out a couple of in a couple of different directions here and see how it looks. Like, seriously, no planning whatsoever. It was just start placing blocks. It's like starting from one block and just going from there. World Twin says we got 3 planned again to update at work by next week. Computer assisted sales marketing systems. They call them chasms where we're at. Let's put that back where it belongs and not dig into the slab that's in front of us. Well, planogram is all the displays on our floor. Yeah, a chasm is the same thing. How the shelves are supposed to be laid out with what products go where on the shelves and like the specific order that they're to be in so that they're the same in every location when you walk in. I don't even know if it's relevant, but do you have games on your phone? I'm not sure if I do right now or not. The only thing I have on my phone right now that's like game related is At Bat. I quite often I'll go with like some of those idle clicker games and stuff like that. I'll play those. I was doing the Niantic Harry Potter game for a while there. I did play Pokemon Go for quite a while. I might actually go back to Pokemon Go because it drove me... I can't just go out and go for a walk because I think it's absolutely pointless waste of time because there's no purpose to it. Pokemon Go gave me a purpose for walking. Because you'd have to go to a gym, or you'd have to go to a Pokestop, and you'd have to go and capture things, and you'd have to walk to hatch eggs. That to me was a purpose in what I was doing. For me, just to go for a walk because I think it's a nice day to have a walk, my brain doesn't function that way. It's an absolute waste of time. I need to have a purpose to go from point A to point B. And believe it or not, Pokemon Go did that for me. And actually, like, I was putting on 10 to 15 kilometers a day playing Pokemon. It was crazy how many steps I would get in. Like, it was right up there. I gotta eat. I've got to eat, man. That can go back there. Let's actually put the fish where it's supposed to be. There we go. Read my last post. You just laughed. All right. You're going to see me tomorrow. Later. Have a good one. Thank you for coming and chilling and watching the stream. You're disappearing. If I feel like walking, I bring out my ATV. See, exactly, because then you're having some fun doing what you're doing. Let's throw our bed down here and get rid of this night cycle. And why am I still getting mobs down here? I went and threw out like another 20 some odd torches here the other day. I'm so tired. You're about to pass out. You're going your bed can't write correctly. I don't even know what you tried to type in there, March, but that was like wrecked. That was wrecked. We're gonna be calling it here pretty quick anyway. I'm gonna get myself geared up so we can finish that pond tomorrow. And we've just hit the 2-hour mark, so it wasn't as long a stream as I usually do, but it was a late start today. Got a ton of iron done, though. That's kind of good news. I'm going to shut this off. Let this have a break from all of its running it's been doing. I'm going to quickly just look at the fuel situation, though. I can't remember how our fuel is doing. We might have to check out the blaze spawner tomorrow. Okay, it looks like we're just below 9 stacks. Between 9 and 8 stacks per furnace is worth. No, probably 10 and between 8 and 10 stacks per furnace right now. So we're doing okay for fuel. We're doing okay. We don't need that kicking around here anymore. Royal Twin says, I walk all day at work, and I work 10 to 12 hours, and I walk all day, so I'm not going to walk unless I have to when I'm off work. Me, now I sit at a desk. My walking is not overly busy, because I have access to all, like, 90 of the workstations that I need to work at. I've got remote access to, so I can log in. So unless they're physically offline, then I don't have to go on site to fix everything. I can do it all right from my desk. So, all right, guys, that's going to be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are going to continue that process again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell. Have yourself a good one, and we will catch you later.